Alright, this will be a challenging problem here. We got y is equal to x raised to the x. So this is probably a good problem on a test to ask. And we are going to want to find y prime. Okay, so we want to find the derivative. Alright, so this is how we're going to do this. We're going to treat, first I'm going to treat this x as though it's a constant. So pretend it's a number like the number 2, for example. So we would do this just like we'd do if this was an exponential function with, let's say, the number 2 is the base. So that means you take the derivative of x, and the derivative of x is 1. And then we just rewrite everything times, and then remember we take the natural log of the base. So in this case it would be the natural log of x. Alright. Plus, now what we're going to do is we're going to treat as though this up here now is the constant. So pretend, for example, this is the number 2 here. So this is x raised to the 2 power. Just pretend it's a 2 or a 4 or whatever you want to do. So remember, we take this number and we bring it out front, and we rewrite the base, and we subtract 1 from the exponent. So this becomes x to the minus 1. Easy enough. Okay, well, we're done. Except what we need to do now really is simplify this down. This here is going to actually simplify down. Now pretend this here is a 1. Well, we don't, we just don't write it, but there's a 1 here for the exponent. And since both of our bases are the same, what we can do is add our exponents together. So we have x raised to the x times the natural log of x plus, now if I add my exponents, this becomes 1 plus, well, you know what, I'll just do it like this. 1 plus x minus 1. We might have forgotten how to do that, so I better not skip that step. And 1 plus x minus 1. Okay, so we have 1 minus 1 is 0, so this just becomes x raised to the x. And of course, I guess I'll rewrite the rest of it here. The natural log of x is equal to y prime. So this is one that you may have never seen before. I've got some others up my sleeve. I think we'll do these again. Okay, so let's say that we, whoa, had something sneak in there. Alright, so let's say that we're asked, using some different notation here, but it's the same, we're asking the same question. In other words, find the derivative. So remember, so this is quiz time, okay? We're going to treat this like it's a number, like it's a 2 raised to the 3x, let's say. So we're going to take the derivative of 3x, which is 3, rewrite, times, and then we say the natural log of x, plus, now we're going to treat this like it's just a number up here. So that means you take the 3x and bring it out front. Where are we at? I better be looking at this one over here. Taking the 3x and bring it out front, writing everything. And then remember, we have to subtract 1 from the exponent. Up here, subtract 1 from the exponent. Okay, and then of course we can simplify this thing down. I'm going to rewrite everything here. 3x to the 3x, 3 times x to the 3x.